Hi, Brian McCall from Bri-Tech, and here with Lars Nissen of BBS Lighting. BBS, as Lars will tell you, is well known in the film industry, and we're making the big decisions here on what to bring into the school market for podcast rooms and video production spaces. We know that developing video by students and in libraries throughout our area are going to become important. Everybody is going to be a content creator of some sort, whether it be for their personal projects or for some school projects to get the word out of what they're doing and what's meaningful to them. It's going to be done in video, and lighting is everything. When it comes down to imaging, is everything. And we've got BBS here showing us some of the products that we're going to be specifying into these great rooms. So thank you for coming. Give us a little bit of a feedback of what we're looking at and some of these great things that BBS is known for in the film industry.
Thank you for having us, and thank you for choosing BB&S. BB&S is like a 25 years old Danish company. We have been doing LED lights from the start, starting with the blue LED and then the phosphor in front, so you always have the same color. Then lately we have changed into bicolor or tunable white, so you have both the warm and the cold white in all our lights. And then we are lately over here in the 2020s, we have starting with RGB and white. So we always in our light have minimum the cold white and then the RGB, or we have the cold white, warm white and the RGB. We today have single color, tunable white and full color version. All of it is the same light. You can say we have 3 different lights. We have a pipeline raw, we have a 2-for-2 bank, a reflect 2-for-2 bank, which is lighting us, and we have the reflect color studio. We have the CFL full color, CFL bicolor, CFL single color. And all these lights, you can say, is 7 different lights, but it comes in different attachments. So you can either have it on a touring film version where it's with a mini yoke and a rigging accessory. You have it in a grid light where it's with a full box, so DMX in and out, or you have it on a track light. But all of it is the same light, so you don't have a lot of different type of lights. You are working with the same. You can say the long lasting, the Area 48 color and Area 48 Studio, which we have on the other side, is a light we have used in Hollywood, for instance, in the last 12 years, still working there. We use them a lot in outdoor productions, either as a single light, double light, 2x2, or a big 8x with a softbox on. That especially, for instance, if you saw Pirates of Caribbean, then all the big outdoor shooting with the ship and all this blasting from cannons and all that was done with the Area 48 Studio. So you can say small company, small amount of lights, but we are living on the good quality of light. That's why we can use them on film. That's why we use them in a lot of TV studios today, both with in America and in Europe. We have especially in US, it's Fox, and a lot of sports station is using them. Packers has just got a new studio with our lights. And then you have a big environment of universities in Scandinavia, especially because there's a far distance in between the universities, but it's the same university. But for instance, Bergen University in Norway have 80 facilities, and they have a studio in each facility, smaller or bigger, with our lights, because they want to be able to use it internally. And when they use it, they want to have the right pictures coming out.
Consistency. Yeah.
Consistency and the long-lasting thing. Because when we go into business, we say this has to last at least 10 years. Because if you're in a university, a film studio, I have been a lighting designer in the TV world, and the worst part is to come in a show and then the lights are not working. It has to work every day. And that's what we're doing.
So the question people are going to ask right away is why we chose such a high quality brand. And I'm going to tell you there's a couple of really important reasons why we searched out who is the reference brand. And the reason we want that reference brand to be what we represent in the school and library and corporate markets is for two very important reasons. One is a student, let's say, is going into the film industry or video production industry, which is a growing market, which will continue to grow. We want their expertise to be with reference equipment. So when they go and put their resumes out, they know how to use the better equipment on the market. The second reason is that because of the color consistency and the quality of these lights over time, if somebody's building a portfolio in a library or building a portfolio of content in their school, and they do it, and maybe they do something in their sophomore year and their junior and their senior year, if they're using these quality lights, which run at 80%, they never go to 100%, so that color quality over time, can you imagine if that portfolio from the beginning to the end doesn't match because of deterioration of color, because the installation was with lower cost lighting that changes over time. And most of the places that we deal with, a school environment, a library environment, a corporate environment, are looking for a decade. They want this to work for a long period of time. And while the cost of these fixtures are higher than others, so that's a given, when you take into account the installation costs and the other overhead costs, the actual delta of cost for the additional lighting is not that much. So we believe that this is a great partnership we have, and we will begin specifying. We've had some great meetings today with our design team, specifying the BB&S products within our podcasting studios. So look for podcasting studios, TV studios, small-scale TV studios for the schools and for corporate situations. And also we'll be working with your team in the end on a black box and gray box, full-blown, full-scale production studios. So stay tuned. Great to have you, and we wish you luck on back, and we'll be talking again. I'm sure of it. That's what's new from Bri-Tech.